Blessings, 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 blessings be unto you. This is Mercedes Warrick, and welcome to Sacred Key. I am on really late tonight, Las Vegas time, and tomorrow I start a new treatment protocol, and I got a little behind on things. But I wanted to come on because I think that it would have been easy to say, hey, got a lot going on, treatment starting tomorrow. But that's not really true to how I live my divine lifestyle, my divinity. I have done my work this morning. I will do some more work after I get off of this phone. I'm saying work, but really it's my spiritual practice. And despite the busyness of the day. So I thought it was important, if I say nothing else but that, and then that even on days where you're super, super busy and maybe even just a little tired, I probably look a little tired at this point, that it's still important to show up. And the other thing I want to say is you don't have to be in the practice for long. It could be just a matter of having the heart set and coming into practice, coming into your sacredness, touching your heart and breathing in, I am that I am, and just allowing yourself to be in the sacred space, the compassionate presence, just for a moment, and to exhale. So it's so important to just take moments to exhale and be present when you've had a long day or when you've got a lot to do. In this case, I have made a commitment to be here with you. So here I am. The other thing is, this is really, I don't know if you can see the texture. I just got this today. It's really warm and fuzzy, and I'm looking forward to wearing it tomorrow. I also believe that part of my spiritual practice is to make sure that I have comfort food and fuzzy things. I'm going to bring, I don't know if I'm going to bring Oscar here, but I have a 6-foot teddy bear. And when I first started my practice when I was getting divorced, I had Oscar, and I would put Oscar in the bed with me, and I would let Oscar give me a hug because that's all I had. I didn't have human friends or anything else. And we would sit, and Oscar would be my prayer companion. So it is important to find those things that bring you comfort and can allow you to be in the joy of the moment. Okay, so tonight is this nice little fuzzy thing and my new pink hat and Oscar, and of course my beloved Priya, my German Shepherd. And I have these things, and I've thought about these things before I get into the jackpot, because I am going through a bit of a medical health journey at the moment, and things do happen. But today it was just a matter of being super, super busy and having to get prepared for tomorrow. So I just wanted to bring those things up. I think that what I'd really like to say is it's really super important that whenever you can, that you create a space around you that brings you an exhalation, like just brings you into, and that is actually a healing sound for your heart. We might do a few of those tonight before we get started. That's a healing sound for your heart. And if you can bring yourself into that moment, and even if at the time you think, oh, I just can't get into the space, but you can just take a few sighs of release, have a good cup of tea, soak your feet in a bathtub and put bubbles up to here, get a fuzzy thing, because right now it's hard. It's hard to have those long embraces from people, the isolation and everything. So I really think it's important that you surround yourself. Every word is a prayer. Every breath is life. And when we look at that, no matter where I am, I have something with me that allows me to be in the exhalation. So tonight is about comfort food and fuzzy things. Enjoy the presence of enjoy the presence of pleasure. Pleasure in the simple things. Okay, let's get started. So in the spirit of a long day and wanting to release, let's do some, and that is actually the healing sound for the heart. Each organ has a healing sound, and we can use sound even in the sigh of release. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. One more time and breathe in. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth, and placing your hands on your heart chakra, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Guides the saying, doing a few more so breathe in through the nose, and breathe in through the nose. One more time, breathe in. Back to the remembering breath. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. So this morning, I received a call from a friend who said, "Beloved, I am present. How are you preparing yourself for the day? I am present and I am here. How may I assist you?" And I'm saying that because within another hour, I received another call. "Mercedes, my friend, how may I assist you today?" Basically saying, I am present and I am here. It is so important. Those two people heard the whisperings of God and became the hands of God in my life today and blessed me tremendously. I am grateful because as we come into this environment, as we come into this sacredness called the compassionate presence, we become one and we hear. And we hear the tightness in my sister's chest. And we may breathe with them for a moment. This 36 days of devotion is on a public forum, in a very public place. It could be quiet in my room. I'm very private. But I will say this to you, that even when I have been very private and very quiet, through the practicing of the oneness and the practicing of the presence, because the two people who called me have their own personal practices themselves. So there's a space made for communion to come forth, even though we haven't called it to come forth for ourselves. So it's important that you know. I have given this advice early on in my cancer journey, and I gave this advice and I said to my friends, the lesson that I'd learned in this moment was, know how your community prays so that you're not trying to figure it out when they can't speak for themselves. And that is some very straight talk. So it is very important. Know how your community prays so that you can stay within their belief system, you can honor and respect their wishes, and you know how they would want you to pray. They would know what you would want. And I'm sure there's some legal thing that you can put in place, but I'm not talking about the paperwork. What I'm talking about is the threads of the fabrics of the community that we weave together as family. My family, I have a sister that lives in Las Vegas with me, and I have a very small but mighty group of friends. And when I could not speak for myself in the hospital, they said, oh no, she's not going to want that. You're crazy. You think you're going to be doing that? And they knew how to pray for me. They knew how to pray for me. And I don't know why this is coming forward now, but you just can't have everybody praying for you and they're not praying within your belief system. They're not praying with the energy. Every word is a prayer. Every breath is life. So they're not praying with the same life essence, because that's what the prayer is and that's what the breath is. They put their spin on it. They're not sitting in communion. So my group, my dear friends, we, before 36 days of devotion, since the beginning of August up until the start, like a couple of days before I started 36 days, we were meeting on Saturdays evenings at 6:30, and we were praying together. And we just started that, and there's been some very powerful peace that's moved through our group. So I guess maybe the analogy of the fuzzies, you know, the warm fuzzy that I just bought this evening, is that the warm comfort of the words of life that your friends and your family can breathe into you is the comfort food, is comfort food. It was very nice that I got those 2 calls today. It was comforting. I didn't even think about it this way at the time. I was in a little bit of a rebellion this morning when the first friend called, and I said, I just want some peace. And it's a man, and he said, beloved, I am here. Literally, these were his words. Beloved, I am here. How can I serve you? That's a very special thing when you yourself don't have it in you, or you yourself are in a space and you think you're being this way. You think you want to be in a certain way. And this friend says to me, that's okay, I can do that. I can come and be quiet with you. Because what I said to him was, I just want quiet. I'm in my space. This thing is happening tomorrow. It's a new treatment. And I'm in retreat. I'm in retreat. I'm in quiet. And I can't have your opinion or what you think should be happening, or your pity, which sometimes is cloaked as empathy, you know. But what I want is the quiet. I want to sit in the quietude. I want to be quiet with you. And he said, darling, I am present. I am here. And so that's comfort food. This is really taking a turn this evening. But that's comfort food. It's comfort food for my spirit. And so I guess this evening's message is, when any two gather in my name, I think this evening's message is, be in a space of having two, of being the twosome. Because when you're in crisis, is not the time to be trying to figure out who you can pray with and who understands your belief systems. And this is how we want to pray together. And this is how we want to celebrate. And the guidance is also saying, celebrate. Know the celebration. Know the celebration. Know that what happened today is to be celebrated. That is the celebration. That you have somebody that would come and get you and just take you shopping. Second friend, take you for lunch. Making sure that I had the things that I need for tomorrow. Making sure that that is the celebration of life and living. So I don't know how or why this thing took this left turn, but I just there are times when we may need to have somebody stand with us in the sacredness. And that's a very special thing to have in your life. And that is to be celebrated. So I have been giving that a lot of thought about how to bring people together to not pray for anything, but to be in the divine space together and to understand that we are one within that space. And then you get the call that says, darling, how can I be present for you? I am here. And that's a very humbling. Our theme for these 36 days is the constant humility. And it is a very humbling gratitude when somebody loves you that deeply. Namaste. Let's get started. Closing your eyes. And exhaling. My beloved, my darling, I am present and I am here. Breathing in, I am present. Exhaling, I am here. Breathing in, I am present. Exhaling, I am here. Breathing in, I am present. Exhaling, I am here. Breathing in, I am present. Exhaling, I am here. Breathing in, I am present. Exhaling, I am here. Breathing in, I am present. Exhaling, I am here. Breathing in, I am present. Exhaling, I am here. Breathing in, I am present. Exhaling, I am here. Breathing in, I am present. Exhaling, I am here. Breathing in, I am present. Exhaling, I am here. Breathing in, I am present. Exhaling, I am here. Breathing in, I am present. Exhaling, I am here. Breathing in, I am present. Exhaling, I am here. Breathing in, I am present. Exhaling, I am here. Resting here for a moment. When you place yourself in the presence of the now moment, in the sacred sanctity of the divinity, my guidance is saying, while a friend, a sister, a brother may come, a total stranger can become the heart, the mind, and the hands of God. It is through this presence and placing ourselves in the presence of the divine that we come open to the divinity that is spaciousness around us. And we are able to be open to receive the graciousness and the grace of God, the mercy through a stranger, a helping hand through a heart that may just see the light of God within you as a radiant soul, as a brother, as a sister, as an angel, as a way. To be present and to be here and to breathe life into the divine essence, the compassionate presence, allows us to be available for the circular flow, because as we receive, we release it and allow it to flow through us. So love comes and love flows, and then we can be changed and expanded and transformed through that love, and then we become the expression of love itself, and then therefore the circulation, we give, we receive, and we give. It is important to receive, and it is important to cycle and to give. And that is the way of the divine. Darling, I am present. I am here. I am the blessing, and I am the blessed. Blessings, 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 blessings be unto you. May you know the divine intimately. Namaste.